I hope you don't mind. I'm back on the bench in half an hour.
No. Thank you for fitting us into your schedule.
Sit, please.
Thank you.
My secretary says you're investigating a murder.
Series of murders. They may be connected to the stare decisis bribery scandal.
Ah.
Did you receive any threats after the grand jury investigation?
No.
Let me ask you to speculate. Are any of the judges you testified against capable of murder?
Murder? Spend a day and sit in my courtroom. Anything is possible.
Well, put another way, Your Honor, is there anyone on the bench who you feel is capable of violence?
No one I can think of.
How about the judges who were impeached?
Look, I said it all to the grand jury, which I believe is the proper forum. So I'm afraid I'll have to let the transcripts speak for themselves.
Some of that testimony is still under seal.
Don't tell me you can't get to it if you want to.
Well, you could save us some time, Your Honor. You were also questioned about Kenneth Linder, and he's still on the bench.
You know, I don't think Ken Linder should sit in judgment on a sand flea. But the grand jury didn't agree with me. Quod erat demonstrandum.
What do you make of Magruder?
Well, he seems very interested in upholding the law.
At least for the 15 minutes we were with him, he was.
You know, I don't appreciate you guys running around town interviewing suspects without me. Why didn't you call?
It's our case, Jim. We're pursuing any number of leads without consulting you.
But not in Chicago. In Chicago, this is my case.
It's not entirely true. But if you want to come along, be my guest.
All right. So long as we're all friends here, how does Judge Linder fit into this?
He was accused of accepting bribes, but never impeached.
The bribes were from Franklin Garrity and Michelle Bryan.
Interesting. Judge.
Why the hell did he do that?
He knows me. If he's dirty, he probably thinks we have a warrant.
They must be shut down for the night, Bailey.
Hey, Sam, stay here in case he goes back. Where are the stairs?
His office is on the 3rd floor.
Judge Linder,
FBI. Judge, stop what you're doing right now. What's this about,
we're
Hennigan?
investigating a series of murders that took place over this past week. And we have some questions.
You can talk to my lawyer, Griffith Gardner. As for me, I was in Hawaii last week, and I don't know anything about any murders.
All right, here's the deal on Judge Linder's alleged Hawaiian alibi. Honolulu Bureau followed through. They found out that Linder was only on the list of those expected to attend the conference.
I'll bet he never showed.
Bingo.
And where was he?
Well, I accessed his credit card transactions. He was having dinner at the Drake. He was up and down Halstead, and the night Dory was killed, he signed for drinks at Kingston Mines.
What if he wasn't the one having dinner? He gave his credit card to create an alibi.
Look, okay, I wasn't in Hawaii. My wife was. I was here all week.
Would you like to tell us the rest of the story? Or should we wait for your lawyer?
So why don't we cut to it, Judge? Who were you with?
Well, Jerry, the bartender, knows me. He'll tell you I was there.
Alone?
He did a lot of drinking and dining that night to be alone.
I've been to Kingston Mines. It's a wild place. Dark. It's a good place to go if you don't want to be seen.
All right, I was there. I was with somebody. But I didn't kill anyone. She'll tell you where I was every minute of the night. I trust you'll be discreet.
Who's Tony Lipinski in Akron?
He's the FBI agent who put in a request for a fugitive progress report on Francis. BCTF can't directly search for your daughter, as you know. Can I help it if Lipinski's report got faxed here by accident?
You're amazing, George. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Hey, come on in. How are you?
Hey.
Uncle Bailey!
Chloe. What? Can't pick you up right now, but I can hug you from here.
Stop it, I'm ticklish.
So am I.
I made a fort. Come see.
Sweetie, why don't you let Uncle Bailey and I talk for a minute, and then we'll come to your fort, okay?
Okay.
You know what? I'll come see it just before I leave.
All right.
So, what are you working on?
I was just doing some reading. I'm trying to figure out why this guy keeps leaving his own blood at all the crime scenes.
Some kind of ritualistic bloodletting?
No, I don't think so. There's no pattern. The blood isn't used in any specific way. I actually think it has more to do with self-mutilation. Sometimes when people feel dead inside, they cut themselves so they can feel alive again. Sort of like pinching yourself when you're dreaming.
We had some guys in Vietnam that cut themselves after a firefight.
Right, it's the same principle. So stress creates this sort of dissociative state, and self-mutilation helps relieve the stress.
I'll have George dig through the psych profiles of people in the Chicago justice system.
Okay. Come on, sit down. Can I get you something?
No. George pulled the interstate fugitive summary. Got a lead on Franny.
Good.
I think she's out of cash. She started using a Visa card yesterday. Some motel in Texas called it in.
Well, did they pick her up?
No, she's checked out. Teenager on the run and broke. Bad combination.
I know.
She didn't mean to shoot me, Sam. It was an accident, you know. If I could find her, I'd tell her. I take the blame. I'm the one who screwed up.
Bailey, what happened, happened. What you've got to do now is you have to get well again. You have to start taking care of yourself so that you can be there for her. Francis, she needs you.
I just hope it's not too late.
It's not too late. But you have got to start getting some rest.
I'm okay.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, Bailey, I'm afraid that if you don't start sleeping again, you're gonna drop.
The work keeps me going, Sam.
Your job right now is to recover. Please.
I'll take some late mornings, okay?
Uncle Bailey!
I'm gonna go see the fort. Thanks.
The grand jury released an abbreviated summary, but everything we need's been blacked out.
Oh, we did get Nick Dory accusing Jim Henniger of being a dirty cop. And even more, Henniger supposedly tried to bribe a judge.
Whose name is also redacted.
Afraid so, yeah. According to this, the judge refused the bribe.
George, give me chapter and verse on Henniger.
Ah, is that all? Thought you were gonna ask me to erase the black.
Agent Malone, this package arrived for you about half an hour ago in the mail. We rushed it to the metal detector and the bomb sniffer. We thought you might want to open it up right away.